Hey guys, this is Ben with Mile High X, and today is July 4th, 2022, and we're going to be doing a accident investigation on Bell Huey helicopter built in 1962. So the Bell Huey helicopter is a pretty famous, notorious Vietnam era helicopter. It's incredibly large, two main rotor blades that go out, and yeah, it's a big helicopter. It's pretty awesome. You can see this one here is November 9/8 Foxtrot, owned by Gordon Prescott, operated by Marpat Aviation. Crashed in Deer Hollow, West Virginia, June 22nd, 2022. So let's take a look at it here. Here's what it looks like on JetNet. You got the address, email. It's showing here that the contacts are Mike Holbrook and Joel Altzer. And if we take a look here at some additional contact info, we can see that they've owned quite a few helicopters: an Enstrom, Schweitzer. So they're pretty. They've been operating a lot of helicopters. Here's the FAA registry. Bell Huey. It's UH-1B, which most people regard as a Huey. So it was deregistered. Gordon F. Prescott. And it looks like it was re-registered to, re-registered to Gordon, but operated by Marapat Aviation. One of the pilots here, Joseph Altzer. You can see he's got a commercial pilot license, flight instructor, ground instructor, control tower operations. So this guy is the real deal as far as pilots go. He's been flying a lot of stuff. Commercial pilot for airplane, rotorcraft, instrument, airplane, and helicopter. He's got his flight instructor license and rotorcraft helicopter flight instructor license. So he's got a lot of stuff. Here's the website for Marapat Aviation, and one thing that I was looking at here is they got a air agency certificate, and you'll notice this is for repair station. So they're not a 135 charter company; they're just a repair station, um, and they are taking donations for this flight. So come down. Maybe it was on the other. So they're taking $250 for a 30-minute flight. So if you book ahead of time, the date that it was operating was from June 21st to the 26th. And you can book online, $250. You get a 30-minute ride, and it could take up to probably 5 people. One of the big questions here is if they're qualified to be accepting money for a flight like this. Typically, you got to have a Part 135 charter certificate to be flying for compensation or higher, and to be advertising that you're taking money for a flight like this is a little suspect. Again, we got some more information from just the website here. So if we look at the airport, they're operating out of Logan County Airport, which is in West Virginia. You can see this is the airport here, 6L4. There's not a whole lot out here. I've never been to West Virginia before, but it looks pretty rural to me. Let's take a look at Google Maps here. So Logan County Airport, I just did a Google Maps driving location from the airport to approximately the area that it crashed at. As the crow flies, it's not very far. Driving obviously is going to take a lot of time winding through these roads, and it does look like a very rural area with a lot of woods. So here's the airport, and here's the approximate crash site here. We've got a quick video of the flight operations from Marpat Aviation. This type of flying is called NOE flying. Basically, a lot of the flying that they did in Vietnam, flying very close to the ground. Not typical flight operations that you would do for a civilian flight. I just did a quick Google of NOE, nap of the Earth, very low altitude flying. A lot of times what happens when you're doing very low altitude flying like this, there's power lines, there's trees, and you're flying so low sometimes you can't even see what's in front of you. So we got Don Standoff, Mike Doherty in this flight. This isn't the flight that they crashed on. This looks like it was the year prior, June 24th. So I'd imagine it's the same type of reunion flight. But you can see they're operating very close to the ground here. Too close to the ground if you're taking civilians flying, if you ask me. So there were 6 people that died in this helicopter crash. I suspect the 2 pilots in front and 4 passengers in the back. So let me know what you guys think. Very tragic accident, and my condolences for the family. All right, till the next one.